Okay, gonna do a little video here since we're out here in this 10-degree weather. Figured I'd do something on keeping your butt warm when you're hunting in this kind of weather, because I've hunted in this weather a lot and I've done really good in this kind of weather. It's after season in Michigan. It's still open in some states. I think it's, what is it, January 20th. So anyway, this is an airtight old Tinks bag. And this is going to be on heated vests. So I own 4 heated vests. Gloves off here. Okay, this one here is this is a BE1 scent lock. Now this has a front panel, 2 front panels, and a panel in the back that's heated. And it has a singular button right here on your right chest. So the battery goes in this pocket here. There's a USB port that comes out. Battery goes in there and then you turn it on. So this is a scent lock. And this is around $200. And again, this is their BE1 series. And this is their BE1 in camo. This is the same exact vest in black. And keep in mind, if you can save yourself 20 bucks, because this one's less money, they don't have to pay for the camo pattern. It's identical. It's black, that's camo. You're wearing it as an undergarment, so the camo is 100% irrelevant. Both of these also have some insulation in them. But again, they come with a back panel and 2 front panels. This one is probably my favorite. This is a Wallston. I bought this online. W-A-L-S-T-O-N. And where those are $200, $189, $179, somewhere in there. This one was like 80 bucks. It's a polyester exterior. It's a little bit crispy on the noise side, but as a layer garment, you're not going to hear it because it's going to be under some other clothing. And this one's very interesting because this has a double on and off switch. So you got one switch that works the back panels. You have another switch that works the front panels. So you can run either one. You can run one on high and one on medium, or one on medium, one on low, or just the front one and not the back one, or just the back one. And the cool thing about this that I really like is it has one single carbon element in the collar. So it's just enough to keep the back of your neck warm. And if it's windy out, that's nice. I hate collars. Everybody knows I hate collars, but in this case, for a heated vest, the collar's wonderful. So this here is hands down my favorite because it has back and front panels, on-off switches for each side, and it has that collar. The collar runs in conjunction with the back panel switch. And then this one I haven't used yet, but my son Joe has used this one, and this one is made by Vanessa. And he actually loves this one as well, but he hasn't used as many of them as I have, so he doesn't have the experience with multiple brands. But this one here has front and back panels. I believe this was $149 retail. Comes with a little pack. It also came with a 5,000 amp hour battery. Also, it's insulated. Almost all of the vests you buy are going to be insulated. And the battery's over here. And all of these run off USB port style batteries. Now there's a mobile warming company out there, and they are real prevalent in sporting goods stores. Most of this stuff you can buy online, this off-brand stuff, and it's just as good. But the mobile warming, I think it uses a different type of a hookup, so you have to prioritize and use their batteries. And the batteries with these are kind of interesting. Some of them come with batteries, some don't. And usually when you get a battery, it's going to be like a small battery, something like this, maybe 2,500 to 5,000 amp hours. And a small battery like this will run on medium, 1.5 to 2 hours. On high, an hour probably, maybe an hour and a half. You never run it on high. You don't need it on high. Medium will keep you toasty warm. But I suggest if you're going to buy, and I totally recommend buying a heated vest. I don't care who the brand is. They all work the same. I suggest getting yourself some 20,000 amp hour batteries. You can buy these online for 30, 40 bucks or in stores. I can't remember. I think I bought it 20,000 amp hour in a Walgreens, if I'm not mistaken. But you want to look for 20,000 amp hours. You can also, pretty much in any pharmaceutical store, there's another 5,000. That's what they come with. Bear with me. Most pharmaceutical stores, you can buy these Duracells. Now this Duracell is, I think, a 6,500 amp hour battery. So this one will last a little bit longer than the batteries you get with it. And as you can see, it's got a USB port. And when you turn the battery on, these little lights light up according to how much battery life you have in them. So when you're charging them, because they come with a charger, you know, they flash until all of them are, until it's totally charged, and they quit flashing. And my favorite battery that I've ever had, and a gentleman online bought this for me and mailed it to me when I first got into these vests, because he'd been doing it the previous year. This one's made by Anker, A-N-K-E-R. And this here is also a 20,000 amp hour battery. I mean, you get a 20,000 amp hour battery and it's gonna be, you can use it all day, because you're not gonna have it on in the middle of the day, and you're gonna turn it on and off, you know, during the course of the day. You know, when you don't need it, there's no sense to have it on. You save the battery power. And it takes a long time to charge these things. You put these on your charger and it'll take all night to charge them. They don't charge in, you know, an hour like some batteries do. So again, heated vests, something I am looking for and I will find. I haven't found it yet online. I am looking for a heated coat. I want something with one element going down the outside of each arm, because pretty much everything you can get's a vest, but if you can get a jacket with one element going down the outside of the arm, because what happens is when you wear all vests and then you put your jacket on, you know, your arms tend to get cold. Your core is warm because you're not wearing as many undergarments. You're cutting down on your undergarments, which cuts down on the warmth for your arms. So if you can go online and you can find a jacket with the front and the back panels, possibly a collar, and then an element going down each arm, just the outside, just a little bit to keep it warm, definitely look into that. I'm looking for one. If you find one, put it on Facebook on Eberhart Outdoors or whatever. Not Eberhart Outdoors, but my Eberhart Bow Hunting Pressured Whitetails Facebook page. And then another thing I found just the other day. I was up at a store in Traverse City called Shooter's Range, Traverse City, Michigan. And I've never been a big fan of hook, because it's just, you know, casual wear for the most part. But I saw this little rounder and they had these hook insulated jackets. Not much for pockets really on them. They're just a shell, but it's going to be an awesome layering garment because this has Primaloft in it. And Primaloft is badass insulation. It's the best insulation there is out there. And it doesn't take a whole lot of Primaloft to keep you warm. So I bought 3 of these jackets. I'm not going to wear them as exterior. They're going to be underneath my scent lock, but they're going to be layering garments underneath my scent lock. And they will definitely help me keep my arms warm. And in this here, with a heated vest, because this will keep my arms warm. I won't need that element with this jacket on, because this has 100 grams of Primaloft in each arm as well. This will definitely keep me toasty warm. And then also, I was in another store. I was in Osable River Outfitters, which is in Mayo, Michigan, doing sales calls. And they carry Badlands. And I've used a Badlands backpack for my scouting pack for carrying my scouting and tree prep gear for years. I think they're the best packs made as far as durability, and they have a lifetime unconditional warranty. Same with their pants. So they had these pants, and I'm going to wear these as a layer garment. They got full zips down both legs. They were pricey. They were 200 bucks for this pair of pants. I got it, I think, 10% off, but because it's off season. But anyway, they got full zips. They're tight, a little tight down around the ankles, but that's okay because it's going to be a layer garment that's going to be inside my boot. My scent lock over top of them will be outside of the boot. So these are fine to be inside of my boot. And they have Primaloft all through the thigh area and through the back. There's nothing below the knees as far as insulation. But from the knees up, from that line right there up, they have 40 grams of Primaloft throughout the body of this upper legs and thigh and your butt. So this is going to be awesome to help me keep warm, because it's hard to find something in pants or lower garments that are adequate for insulation, and these are going to be perfect because you don't really need it on from your knee down, because they're going to be inside your boots anyway. But anyway, that's what I've got today. This video I think is going to be in junction with killing that 8-point that I didn't find and the farmer did. And I highly recommend. I've been pushing grabber adhesive body warmers to keep you warm in the winter for years. I'm the one that got them into the marketplace. They used to be in the medical field only, but these have taken the place of those. These things are just bad, and you can totally control the heat. Once you put body warmers on, the heat is the heat. You can't control it. These you can turn it to low, medium, high, you can turn it off. So you can do front or back. So anyway, beautiful weather we're having here. It's about 10 degrees. My nose is running, and I love it. And I hope you guys took something away from this video. Thank you for watching another episode of Eberhart Outdoors, and you know, I hope you took away something from it. That's always my goal. Put something out there that somebody can use to help them kill more deer. Anyway, if you liked it, hit like and subscribe. Thank you.